Abusive Gamer here, coming at you with a little bit of Reapers of Souls, a little bit of riff action, baby. Yeah! Sit back and enjoy. Listen to some tunes. You know, just have a good time. Some of my finest tunes that I like might not be everybody's style, but hey, it's a little bit of mix of this, a little bit of mix of that. You know, watch some gameplay while you listen to some music. Or listen to music while you do something else. This is Abusive Gamer, and I'm out. Yeah, baby, getting ready for some of this riff action. A little bit of narrating right before the old tunes hit. A little bit of new intro for old Abusive Gamer. Anyways, you gonna see that my gear is pretty legit. I've got two type farming gear. What I have on now is my true rifting gear for 30 plus riffs. And then I carry myself a pair of Illusionist boots. 112% fire damage with this gear on. It's pretty sick. Got myself 50.50 crit, 400 plus critical damage increase. But no, matter of fact, that's right, I toned down a little bit. I'm at 44 now. Yeah. But if I put on my actual gloves, not the mage fists, I'm running at 50, but I lose quite a bit of fire percentage. So the other way's better for the actual big riffs, but it is what it is. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Some tunes coming up. If you know the artist, GG. If you don't, heaven help you.
When you walk in the bar and you're dressed like a star, rocking your F-me pumps, and the man notice you with your Gucci back crew, can't tell who he's looking to, 'cause you all look the same, everyone knows your name, and that's your whole claim to fame. Never footballer's wife. You don't like players, that's what you say. What you really wouldn't mind a millionaire. You don't like ballers, they don't do nothing for ya. What you love a rich man 6'2" or taller. You're more than a fan, looking for a man. What you end up with one night stand. He could be your whole life if you got past one night, but that part never goes right. In the morning you're vexed, he's on to the next, and you didn't even get no text. Don't be too upset if they call you a scared, 'cause like the news every day you get pressed. You don't like players, that's what you said, but you really wouldn't mind a millionaire. All them big ballers don't do nothing for ya. What you love a rich man 6'2" or taller. You can't sit down right, 'cause your jeans are too tight, and you're lucky it's ladies' night. With your big empty purse, every week it gets worse. At least your breast costs more than hers. So you did Miami, 'cause you got there for free, but somehow you missed the plane. You did too much, met somebody, and spent the night getting cane. Without girls like you, there'd be no fun. We go to the club and not see girls like you. There's no nightlife. All those men just go home to their wives. Don't be mad at me, 'cause you're pushing 30 and your old tricks no longer work. You should've known from the jump that you always get dumped. So dust off your with me.
Really, man, come on. 6 o'clock news says somebody been shot. Somebody's been abused. Somebody blew up a building. Somebody stole a car. Somebody got away. Somebody didn't get too far. Yeah, they didn't get too far.
Grandpappy told my pappy back in my day, son, a man had to answer for the wicked that he done. Take all the rope in Texas, find a tall oak tree, round up all of them bad boys, hang them high in the street for all the people to see.
That justice is the one thing you should always find. You gotta saddle up your boys, you gotta draw a hard line.
When the gun smoke settles, we'll sing a victory tune, and we'll all meet back at the local saloon.
We'll raise up our glasses against evil forces, singing whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. We got too many gangsters doing dirty deeds.
Too much corruption and crime in the streets.
It's time the long arm of the law put a few more in the ground.
Send them all to their maker and he'll settle them down.
You can bet he'll settle down. 'Cause justice is the one thing you should always find. You gotta saddle up your boys, you gotta draw a hard line.
When the gun smoke settles, we'll sing a victory tune, and we'll all meet back at the local saloon.
And we'll raise up our glasses against evil forces, singing whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Justice is the one thing you should always find. You gotta saddle up your boys, you gotta draw a hard line.
When the gun smoke settles, we'll sing a victory tune, and we'll all meet back at the local saloon.
And we'll raise up our glasses against evil forces, singing whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Singing whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. The Declaration of Independence. Think I could tell you that first sentence, but then I'm lost. I can't begin to count the theories I've had pounded in my head that I forgot. I don't remember all that Spanish or the Gettysburg Address, but there is one speech from high school I'll never forget. Come on in, boys, sit on down and tell me about yourself. So you like my daughter, do you now? Yeah, we think she's something else. She's her daddy's girl, her mama's world. She deserves respect, that's what you'll get, ain't it, son? Now y'all run along and have some fun. I'll see you when you get back, bet I'll be up all night, still cleaning this gun. Well, now that I'm a father, scared to death one day my daughter is gonna find that teenage boy I used to be that seems to have just one thing on his mind. She's growing up so fast it won't be long before, yeah, I'll have to put the fear of God into some kid at the door. Yeah, come on in, boy, sit on down and tell me about yourself. So you like my daughter, do you now? Yeah, we think she's something else. She's her daddy's girl, her mama's world. She deserves respect, that's what she'll get. Now ain't it, son? They all go out and have some fun. I'll see you when you get back, probably be up all night, still cleaning this gun. Now it's all for show, ain't nobody gonna get hurt. It's just a daddy thing, and hey, believe me, man, it works. Yeah, come on in, boy, sit on down and tell me about yourself. So you like my daughter, do you now? Yeah, we think she's something else. She's her daddy's girl, her mama's world. She deserves respect, that's what she'll get, ain't it, son? Y'all run along and have a little fun. I'll see you when you get back, probably be up all night, still cleaning this gun. Son, y'all buckle up and have her back by 10, let's say about 9:30. Drive safe. Driving through town, just my boy and me, with a Happy Meal in his booster seat, knowing that he couldn't have the toy till his nuggets were gone. A green traffic light turned straight to red. I hit my brakes and mumbled under my breath. His fries went a-flying and his orange drink covered his lap. Well, then my 4-year-old said a 4-letter word. It started with S, and I was concerned. So I said, son, now where'd you learn to talk like that? He said, I've been watching you, Dad, ain't that cool? I'm your buckaroo, I wanna be like you and eat all my food and grow as tall as you are. We got cowboy boots and camo pants, yeah, we're just alike, hey, ain't we, Dad? I wanna do everything you do, so I've been watching you. Got back home and I went to the barn. I bowed my head and I prayed real hard. Said, Lord, please help me help my stupid self. Then this side of bedtime later that night, turning on my son Scooby-Doo nightlight. He crawled out of bed and he got down on his knees. He closed his little eyes, folded his little hands, spoke to God like he was talking to a friend. And I said, son, now where'd you learn to pray like that? He said, I've been watching you, Dad, ain't that cool? I'm your buckaroo, I wanna be like you and eat all my food and grow as tall as you are. We like fixing mama's hand. Yeah, we're just alike, hey, ain't we, Dad? I wanna do everything you do, so I've been watching you. With tears in my eyes, I wrapped him in a hug. Said my little bear is growing up. And he said, but when I'm big, I'll still know what to do. 'Cause I've been watching you, Dad, ain't that cool? I'm your buckaroo, I wanna be like you and eat all my food and grow as tall as you are. By then I'll be strong as Superman. We'll be just alike, hey, won't we, Dad? When I can do everything you do, 'cause I've been watching you. Hey, yeah.
To me, they're like the greatest form of self-expression.
I treat patients who come in with the most
Knocked on my front door with my teenage boy and a couple more from up the road. He had him by the collar, said he caught him shooting beer bottles down in a holler and smoking. And I said, is that right? He said they won't speak when spoken to, so which one here belongs to you? And I know one does, 'cause they all started running to your back 40 when they saw me coming on my gator. I looked him in the eyes and I said, he's mine, that one. Got a wild-haired side and then some. It's no surprise what he's done. He's every last bit of my old man's son. And if you knew me then, there'd be no question in your mind. You know he's mine. Yeah, he is. Friday night football games, living for the speakers to call the name on the back. Number 37, just 145 and 5'11", maybe. Limelight barely shined on him, but everyone still remembers when he whooped up on that boy way bigger for taking that cheap shot on our little kicker, and they threw him out. Oh man, you should've heard me shout. I yelled, he's mine. Got a wild-haired side and then some. It's no surprise what he's done. He's ever
To me, they're like the greatest form of self-expression.
I treat patients who come in with the most
Driving down the street today, I saw a sign for lemonade. They were the cutest kids I'd ever seen in this front yard. As they handed me my glass, smiling, thinking to myself, man, what a picture perfect postcard this would make of America. It's a high school prom, it's a Springsteen song, it's a ride in a Chevrolet. It's a man on the moon and fireflies in June and kids selling lemonade. It's cities and farms, it's open arms, one nation under God. It's America. I got home, I flipped the TV on. I saw a little town that some big twister tore apart, and people came from miles around just to help their neighbors out. And I was thinking to myself, I'm so glad that I live in America. It's a high school prom, it's a Springsteen song, it's a ride in a Chevrolet. It's a man on the moon and fireflies in June and kids selling lemonade. It's cities and farms, it's open arms, one nation under God. It's America. Else I'd rather build my life, 'cause it's a kid with a chance, it's a rock and roll band, it's a farmer cutting hay, it's a big flag flying in a summer wind over a fallen hero's grave. It's a high school prom, it's a Springsteen song, it's a welcome home parade, yeah. It's a man on the moon and fireflies in June and kids selling lemonade. It's cities and farms, it's open arms, one nation under God. It's America. It's America. Oh, yeah. Woo.
Still waiting.
what we can do.
I need to go back.